Hello again, I am Blunty, and today camera accessories, I'm talking about camera straps. Now the usual camera strap, particularly the ones that comes with cameras, these are round the neck kind of things, and I kind of hate them because when you wear them around your neck, particularly with the larger cameras, there's all this strain and pressure on the back of your neck and it hurts to wear them for long periods. If you go on sort of several hour-long photo walks like I do, they're a literal pain in the neck, and you see some people, they drape them over their shoulder, but that's kind of like a handbag kind of thing, and you're always doing this, and when you get these shots, you have to do this, and it comes across your neck, and I don't like using them. I do use them sometimes, particularly this one, which is a little neoprene one I picked up, which is about as comfortable as they can get. But my preferred type of camera strap, which is both more comfortable and more convenient for when you're walking around with your camera, just going ooh click, is the across the shoulder type arrangement, which you can see me wearing here, which is really lovely. You can just go swoop, and your camera's ready, and it sort of keeps out of your way, and it keeps the camera by your hip when you're walking around, so it's not sitting on your belly going bounce, bounce, bounce when you're walking along, which drives me insane. It's sitting on your hip, out of the way, so you can just do the stuff. And until recently, this was my camera strap of choice for that particular kind of camera strap. This is the BlackRapid, and you'll see lots and lots of people recommend these and swear by them, and I recommend them and swear by them, but I recently came across a better option that does what the BlackRapid does, but does it better in several ways. And it is this, which is the CarrySpeed Strap. And the reason I like this one better than the BlackRapid is this strap here is more comfortable. It's got a little more stretch in it. It's got some holes in it for ventilation, so you don't get quite as sweaty underneath it. The underside is very, very grippy, so it doesn't slide around when you're wearing it, so it stays where you put it really. And you can just go swoop, click, and drop your camera back down. But the thing I don't like about the BlackRapid that I do love about the CarrySpeed is this little buckle right here. And that buckle means I can have lots and lots of slack with my camera here, a nice long length, and I can sort of get the angles, I can get up and down and on my knees and out front and over things, and lots of playroom. It doesn't restrict my camera movement as short a strap would be. But the problem is, if you have it that long, and the BlackRapid can do this long, when you put it down by your side again, it dangles a long way down. This is sitting on my thigh right now, and when you're walking around, it bounces around because your leg is moving. But this little strap here, you just go zip, and it zips it right up into my hip again. With the BlackRapid, I can't do that. It's one length, set it and forget it, away you go. So I normally have it set kind of short, which is a little bit restrictive, still good. But this is way better. And that little, when you go to swing your camera up again, it just gets out of your way. It is a brilliant little piece of engineering. Very, very simple. There's a little catch on the back which you can adjust to see how you can adjust and clip it into place to set where you want your camera to sit. And when you want to shoot, there's just almost no resistance at all. You can swing it up straight away, and away you go. Click, 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 click. Done. The whole thing is connected to your camera tripod connection with this little ball and socket joint here, so that just screws in there. The only thing I don't like about this is there's no real grip on it or knurling or anything. There's a hole there which you can sort of stick a tool in and tighten up, but without that it's kind of tough to get it really finger tight, and you really want it tight because this is what's supporting your camera basically. And the other half of it, of course, is this little connection here, so the ball joint pops in there and you simply screw that up, and that makes it nice and secure, and it's not accidentally going to come off your camera. There's no way, no how that is going to fall off. The only problem, aside from getting it sort of finger tight, that I've came up with this is when I first got it, when it was sort of dangling down by my hip, the ball would rock like that to keep the camera nice and free, and it developed a squeak very, very quickly, metal on metal, and it was just going ear, 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 ear as I was walking along, which drove me insane. However, you notice it's not doing it now. It's because I put a tiny little drop of machine oil in there to stop the squeaking, and that's been going steady for a couple of weeks now, very, very constant use. So one little drop will do you to solve that little problem. So just something to be aware of. If you do get one that squeaks, a little oil will solve your problem. No worries at all. And as you can see, yeah, it's never ever going to drop off there accidentally. You can feel very secure with it sitting around your hip, and it's brilliant. And there is another version of the CarrySpeed Strap which is very useful if you're shooting with much heavier gear, with big lenses and stuff, and big heavy professional level DSLRs and stuff like that. And it's got a couple of different advantages. It's got all the advantages this one does, that zippy clip zip strap thingy which lets you zip it up to your hip and everything. But it's got this much, much wider strap, and I think it's about 3 times as wide, which helps distribute that extra weight much, much better over your shoulders. So you can wear it for all day, every day. And you worn this one through a 4-day event, all day, every day for 4 days straight, and my shoulder never got sore, I never got tight, I never got that sort of lopsided ache, I never got the pain around my neck that I do with regular camera straps. It was fantastic. But this is where you want to be for the heavy gear. And this also, down the bottom there, now I was talking about before the little ball joint thingy, well this one has a tripod mount, almost completely universal tripod quick release plate, which will fit a couple of different very common types of tripod quick release plates. So you can just unscrew it there, you can leave your strap hanging and clip it into your tripod, take your long exposure shots or your HDR, whatever you need to do, and zip it back off again, straight onto your strap. So when you're walking around, it's on your hip again. It's a very clever little idea. Unfortunately, it only fits one of the quick release tripods that I tend to use, and it's not the one I tend to use on my big tripod. So not particularly that much handy for me, but it does give you some extra support and extra sort of base plate on the larger cameras, which is what I have been using it for. And like I said before, that big, wide, broad, stretchy strap really helps distribute the weight of heavy cameras really, really well. Extra accessories to help you out when you've got one of those big long lenses. I don't have one, so I can't show you. I'll show you the picture on the pamphlet, so you can clip it to the tripod mount underneath that big lens and to your camera, so you get double the support of those really big heavy rigs, and it's nicely balanced and everything. The other thing I really like about the CarrySpeed system is this little clip here. Now, unlike the ones you find on pretty much every other camera strap out there, this one you can't just squeeze and it'll pop out, you know, like you expect it to with this type of clip. And, you know, if you want to prank someone wearing a BlackRapid strap or something, you just sneak up behind them and go squeeze, and whoosh, their camera swings free, and it's a horrible disaster. Some people will, in fact, wrap cable ties through them to stop people going chunk and is stealing their cameras nice and neat. But this one is a 3-point connection, so you have to squeeze those in and press this little guy, and out it comes. So it's never going to happen accidentally. It's a much more secure system than on the BlackRapid and on every other every other strap system I've come across. And there's this little fella, which is my new favourite little wrist strap thingy, because it's made out of the same sort of neoprene stretchy material. It's very, very comfortable, and it's got a little clip there, so you can just have that attached to your camera. You can take it off, so this isn't in your way when you're on the tripod or whatever, and clip it back in there, and away you go. Yeah, not much to say about this. It's just a simple little wrist strap, but it's become the wrist strap that I use most often. It's very easy to get on and off the camera. It's very, very comfortable to wear all day, every day. You don't get sweaty or anything. It's got a little give in it, so if you do drop your camera, it sort of bounces a bit instead of jerking on you. It's just a really nice little wrist strap thing as I nearly fling it across the room. Let's see how I go. I got some okay distance for that. So anyway, that's the CarrySpeed camera strap. I don't know, systems or grouping or collection or whatever you want to call that. And it is my personal recommendation for the best camera straps that I've come across, at least so far. So thanks for watching. I am Blunty, and I'll catch you next time.